Internet, what is happening? Villain Retro here, the most sexy, humble bastard on the internet, and welcome to my channel. You may think, why is this idiot wearing sunglasses indoors? Well, I finally got a haircut, and I realized I look like one of the guys from Micro Machines, and I thought, you know what, I'll put on sunglasses just to complete the look. Now, in this episode today, we're going to be looking at reasons why men suck. So if you're a man out there watching this right now, we're going to find out why me and you're terrible, okay? Because you know what people love to do? People love to generalize men. They can't just say some men. They have to say, this is why men are terrible. So the girl who made this video is called JohnnaBean. That is 100% one of my cats knocking over my guitar. Well, that's ruined my whole JohnnaBean, do you want a cup of coffee, do you want to shut up joke, but it wasn't that funny anyway. So thank you, cats. Love you. So let's find out why men are the worst, and let's dive into the hot mess that is JohnnaBean. Sadly, I believe what we're about to watch is not satire. I've looked into it further. She has deleted it off her channel, which makes me feel she uploaded it. She was serious. She got backlash and was like, oh flip, I better delete this. Before we judge her too harshly, we'll go into this with an open mind and we'll just see how she starts the video.
Hello and welcome to the special news report on why men are the fucking worst.
What a great way to start the video. You know what? If you thought that was toxic, just check out her actual intro. Like, how toxic is that? Like, you can tell a video is going to be bad if that is the intro. Okay, let's actually get into the meat of the video. Let's actually hear her reasons why men are the worst.
Now let's go over the 5 reasons why men are awful. This is what I came up with in my head just now, probably. Reason number 5. They idealize women. That's what I hate. Have y'all ever read John Green's Paper Towns?
No.
What the main character does to I forget the name, the girl? Yeah.
I have no idea who these people are.
That's what a lot of men do. And I'm the victim of that. I mean, I shouldn't be like, oh, I'm a victim, but I'm a victim of that. So pretty much, men that I've met like to think I'm damaged and need them. And I'm this fragile being. And you know what? Nah, son, I'm really not. I don't really care enough.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So what she's saying is that men idealize women. From my experience and from what I've heard, it's more common for women to idealize men and say, I can change him. He's this. He's so damaged and he's so this. There's literally studies out there being like, why do women go for men who they think they can change? Like, I'm not saying this is just women just idealize. I'm not saying men do it. But why is this a reason why men suck? Why can't you say the men I've dated?
Sensitive men who have, I don't know, the men that I've come across that do this, actually, they've been to court for sexual harassment. Weird. Or they're really pushy about sex even though they claim to care about you.
What? So you've been out with guys who have been done for like sexual assault? Things are starting to make a bit more sense now. Have you ever thought that it's maybe the guys you're going for are not the nicest of characters and give normal guys bad names? And people like you would go on the internet and be like, men are so evil. My ex-boyfriend sexually assaulted someone. And you're like, okay. That guy didn't. I didn't. He didn't. Not all men idealize women and not all men sexually assault or have been done for sexual assault. Yeah. So let's just stop lumping every man in with scumbags. Okay? Cool. Thank you. Next point.
Reason number 4 why men are the worst. They don't answer their phones.
They never answer their phones. This is a genius we're dealing with here.
This doesn't necessarily apply to romantic relationships, but for now I'm just going to pretend that it does. My ex-boyfriend never answered his phone. The guy I was seeing back in July never answered his phone.
Do you think there's maybe a reason he's not answering the phone? I'll let you work that one out, folks, and get back to me, okay?
What else? Pretty much, when I dated a girl, she answered her phone at least. Like, dude, I think it's just a guy thing, and they don't answer their phones. Like, hello, what if the house is on fire?
Phone the fire service.
What if your girlfriend's in danger?
Phone the police.
What if your buddy got alcohol poisoning in a field after drinking UV blue?
Phone an ambulance. Is she honestly that dense? First of all, if there was a fire, I'm the last person you want to phone. If my house is on fire and my wife phones me and is like, yo, by the way, the house is on fire, and I'm like, why the fuck are you phoning me? Joanna, I'm going to let you in on a little secret that may save your life one day. There's a magical number you can phone in America. 911. Just 3 numbers. 911. And you will get through to the fire service, the police, and an ambulance. Yay! You don't have to die by getting your boyfriend to try and put out a fire. Why is this a reason on why men are terrible? This seems like a very gender neutral thing. A lot of people don't answer their phones. A lot of people do. This isn't something like, man, leave the toilet seat up. Yeah, we do. Not answering their phones? We get it. Your ex-boyfriends understandably didn't want to talk to you. But let's not use this as a reason on why men suck. Speaking of sucking, that brings me on to my next point.
Reason number 3 why men suck. Dick pics. I drew some examples. This is a visual. I got this, followed by a text that said, thought you might want to see this. But why would you send a picture to someone, especially if they don't ask for it? Like, why would you send a dick pic?
Okay, I kind of agree with her on this point. Not that, oh yeah, she's right, all men send pictures of their pickle Rick. No one likes getting pictures like that, okay? Your genitals should only be seen by your other half and by your doctor. Believe it or not, we don't like men who send those pictures. It's not cool. You're not impressing anyone. I don't know anyone who's got a picture like that in their life and thought, oh wow, I want that. Like, I remember in school, there was a guy who we knew who sent a picture of his pee-pee. And we shamed him. We laughed at him. We ridiculed him. It was an embarrassment because we're like, why would you do that? So why is Joanna using this as a point that men are terrible, they send pictures like that? Yeah, see, the guys who send pictures like that are not good. But we've already established that Joanna doesn't have the best taste in men, okay? She picks guys who are done for sexual harassment, and she picks guys who send pictures of their genitals willy-nilly. Pun intended. Again, this pisses me off why men just get generalized like all men send pictures like that. No, they don't. Like, get that through your thick skull. Not all men send pictures like that. Now, I'm going to lump these 2 next points together because if I'm getting what she is saying correctly, then these 2 next points totally contradict each other.
Reason 2 why men suck. They can commit to their job, they can commit to everything, but they can't commit to you. You know, we're gonna, you ask them, hey, you're in bed together. Hey, what are we? And they go, oh, well, I don't really have time for commitment because I just got a new dog, I just got a new car. They come up with every excuse not to have a solid relationship. And I've had issues with this in the past. So I'm just gonna say it. If you don't like the person like that, don't leave them on. But yeah, learn to make a fucking commitment. You can make a doctor's appointment, but you can't commit to me. I don't deserve that shit. You're just a piece of shit.
Okay, commitment issues. I see a lot of people talk about that. A lot of women complain about that. Okay. You see, if you're going to have a one-night stand with a guy, he's probably not a keeper. So if you're just having sex with anyone, left, right, and center, I'm sorry, you're probably not going to find a guy who just wants to settle down. But then just Just listen to this next point.
Reason number 1 why men fucking suck. They want to move fast! Unless these are just traits of toxic men, but whatever, I don't give a shit. So this one guy is talking to me, right? And then I'm like, oh, sorry, I couldn't answer my phone, I was at work. And
She didn't answer her phone. You've become the one thing you swore to destroy.
And they're like, oh, it's okay, love. And they just keep calling you love. And you're just talking. You don't want to be called love. Unless, you know, as I'm like talking about this now, I realize maybe I just hate affection and need psychological help because I hate affection. They just kind of like... They kind of like force that on you. And you're just like, that's creepy. Don't call me that.
So if I'm getting this correctly, which I assume I am, she is complaining that men move too fast, okay? So on one hand, she's complaining about she can't find guys to commit. Then she's saying that men move too fast and they're, oh, how you doing, love? And, you know, I always want to be with you 24/7 and hang out with you. Do you not see how those statements make no sense? On one hand, one thing, on the other, another thing. What are you doing? Now listen to this next part very carefully because I feel like it just sums up just the whole problem with Johnna.
Maybe I just hate affection and need psychological help because I hate affection.
She hates affection. Okay, so maybe the guys who did want to commit to you, you weren't giving them any affection, and when they showed it to you, you hated it, so you pushed them away, and then you're like, all guys are terrible because they'll go out with you for a few times and then break your heart. Did you ever maybe think that you not showing them affection and saying that they're moving too fast in a relationship, you push the good guys away? And the guys who just sleep with you, they don't want to commit. So you're creating problems for yourself and you're blaming it on men. Stop that. In conclusion, I feel like Johnna has a terrible taste in men. She's been hurt by these guys, so she's decided to take it out on men. I hope, first of all, that the video was satire. Secondly, I hope that maybe she's got a guy who's nice, they're in a good relationship together, and that maybe that's why she took down the video, because you know what? I don't think like that anymore. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. I've been Villain Retro, you've been amazing, I've been amazing. Johnna has been a bit of an idiot. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you really like it, hit subscribe. It makes my day. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. God bless.
Scream loudly too sometimes.
Hi, Anthony.
What are we screaming?
Oh, I'm talking about men and why they're awful.
Oh.
Find the irony is that I was talking about how men suck and that he comes in. Anyway.
Wow.
But you're nice.